Are you looking for the best budget gaming monitors? In this video, we will look at some of the best budget gaming monitors on the market. Before we get started with our video,
We have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range.
number 1. Sceptre Curved 32. When it comes to budget gaming monitors, one stands out above the rest. Sceptre's 32-inch display has a 1500R curve to boost immersion, a crisp 2560x1440 QHD resolution, up to a 165 Hz refresh rate, or default 144 Hz, and a 1 ms response time. These are specs that cost a fortune just a few years ago, but you can get the Sceptre for about $300 even when it's not on sale. That's less than all of our separate picks for the best curved monitors. The Sceptre C325B also boasts VESA Display HDR 400 support to better handle compatible HDR content, and it's capable of hitting up to about 400 nits brightness to prevent glare. AMD FreeSync Premium is included to reduce screen tearing. The sRGB color gamut is the focus here, with 99% coverage. Number 2. GIGABYTE M27Q27. Want to stick with a flat screen? GIGABYTE's M27Q should be a prime consideration for anyone who wants to game at 1440p. The 27-inch IPS display has a 170 Hz refresh rate and 0.5 ms MPRT response time for blazing performance, hitting 92% DCI-P3 color and 100% sRGB color in the process. Brightness climbs to about 350 nits, boosted a bit if you take advantage of the VESA Display HDR 400 certification. Ports include two HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.2, two USB-A 3.0, and USB-C. You can connect your gaming PC via the standard video and while also connecting a secondary laptop via USB-C. The monitor's keyboard video mouse, KVM switch, makes it easy to pop back and forth between inputs while using the same peripherals, allowing you to work and play with ease. Number 3. Dell S2422HG. Dell's S2422HG VA gaming monitor is the most affordable option in this roundup. As long as you're okay with a smaller 24-inch panel, the FHD resolution looks particularly sharp at this size. You'll still get some impressive gaming specs, including a 165 Hz refresh rate and 1 ms MPRT response time. Despite the small stature, Dell has even curved the screen at 1500R for better immersion. AMD's FreeSync Premium is on board to reduce screen tearing, and the top and side bezels are pleasantly thin. The VA panel offers 99% sRGB color reproduction and can climb to about 350 nits brightness. As for ports, you get two HDMI 2.0, one DisplayPort 1.2, and a 3.5 mm audio jack. The stand adjusts for height and tilt, plus it can be easily mounted thanks to VESA compatibility. This is a great monitor for casual gamers or those just getting into PC gaming, as the price is right and it comes with a lot of specs you'd usually find in a more expensive display. Number 4. Asus TUF VG259QR. The Asus TUF Gaming VG259QR is a great alternative to our most affordable pick from Dell, and it's considered one of the overall best budget monitors around. The Asus monitor measures 24.5 inches with an FHD resolution, as well as up to a 165 Hz refresh rate with DisplayPort, or 144 Hz with HDMI, and 1 ms MPRT response time. AMD FreeSync is included for reduced screen tearing, and it's also compatible with G-Sync for those with NVIDIA cards. Ergonomics are better here than in Dell's monitor, with height, tilt, swivel, and pivot adjustments available. You can also remove the stand completely and mount it with 100mm x 100mm VESA compatibility. Ports are fairly sparse with a focus on video. There is one DisplayPort 1.2, one HDMI 1.4, one D-sub, and a 3.5 mm audio jack. Number 5. Acer Nitro 272U. The jump from 1080p to 1440p used to signal a much larger price difference, but not so anymore. Acer's Nitro 272U can usually be found for about $250, which is still well within the budget range. Acer has gone with a 27-inch IPS panel with 95% DCI-P3 color accuracy, meaning it's also in range of some specialized work that relies on color outside of sRGB. It also has VESA Display HDR 400 support for HDR content. The panel can hit up to a 170 Hz refresh rate through DisplayPort when overclocked, settling back on 144 Hz for HDMI. The response time sits at 0.5 ms GTG, and AMD's FreeSync Premium Tech is included to reduce screen tearing. The stand allows for tilt, height, swivel, and pivot adjustments for easy ergonomics, but it's also wall-mountable if you'd like it off of your desk. Ports include one DisplayPort 1.2, two HDMI 2.0, and a 3.5 mm audio jack.